Modular has always been around.
It's a technique that's used all over the world. It's been a general practice in many countries overseas because the lack of labor. Why not do the same thing here?
Why modular? Why today? The main driver is the labor market. The downturn in 07 and 08 has left a big gap in the trades. So today, with the hot market, everybody is trying to find that talent, and they can't find it, they struggle with it. And that's really where we focused on the initiative itself, is how to break the norm of stick-built construction and really how to move an industry that is desperate to move to a new place.
In earnest, we began in the beginning of 15 by really issuing a challenge out to the modular building industry to really ask for their help. We started with about 12 companies who were actually interested in partnering with us. And out of those 12, we actually ended up with 4 that we selected and who we've chosen to partner with.
We're trying to expose as many people as possible to the alternative.
A lot of this initiative has to have a huge education component to it.
Really, at the end of the day, what we do is we're just grown men playing with Legos and building apartment buildings, hotels, and assisted living, just like Henry Ford did with automobiles.
My eyes have opened up, to be honest. I didn't think there was something, a complete room ready, available to take it back on the site. This is amazing.
And it's like a science that they've created.
It's an assembly line process, so you don't have a lot of those issues that you run into in the field, because you never know until everything is done and you can power up the building, whether or not you've got a building that's powerable. Bad word.
The efficiency and speed of it means a lot. You know, the whole time is money. It really holds true, especially in hospitality. The quicker they can open these hotels, the better.
Normally they take 12 to 14 months to build a hotel. I can turn around that hotel in 7 months. I know for sure.
The waste factor goes from a 6 to 10% waste factor on a site built to down to less than 1% in most of the factory applications.
Doing ground up construction is always difficult because you never know what tradesman's going to show up. You get a framer with a hatchet instead of a hammer. And these guys come to work pretty much every day, the same people.
So as far as manpower, when they're working inside, they enjoy it more. They're not out in the elements, so they last longer and they work harder, and they can work longer because they're not cold at the end of the day.
We cross-train and our people learn a lot about each other's jobs, and that helps with your level of quality.
The quality is, I would say, on a scale of 1 to 10, this is a 9.5, and what you get in the field is maybe a 5.
That quality you cannot get on site, no matter what, how many superintendent you're putting on a site.
It's hotel on wheels, and it's a Marriott product. It's not even something that is like a RV park or a mobile home park. This is an actual hotel room on wheels.
I guess the easy way to think of it is they have to be built so strong and rigid that they can withstand traveling across the country to the job site and then being lifted by a crane and set in place. So they are so stout and rigid.
It's an embraceable product and a neat concept that I think is here to stay.
I was quite impressed. I wasn't quite sure what to expect, but when I came here and saw how it's done, definitely I need to talk to the contractor. I want to go and move forward with this.
So once this, I think, becomes a little bit more mainstream, I think you're going to it's going to snowball, and it's going to be fun to be a part of that.
At the end of the day, the delivered product to the guest is a much better product quality-wise than you could ever build site-built. The speed to market will be incredible. The benefits and the returns on speed to market we feel can be very, very beneficial to everybody's bottom line.
I think it's the way of the future.
So our goal is to really leverage the learnings across all of them so we can move an industry that everybody will benefit from.